What's going on, guys? So, the other day, I don't know, I was just in the mood to pick up a few things, and I went searching for some decants and came across a website called Decant House. No, they didn't send this to me. They have no idea I'm doing this video. I just looked at some options. I decided I wanted to try before I buy with the new Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Flanker, Italian Love. And when I typed it in, they were one of the first ones that came up. So I checked them out. Seemed legit. Ended up getting several things. But this video is specifically about Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Italian Love. So we're going to bust this open, grab the decant out of here, give it a spray, see what the top's about, let it settle, see what the dry down's about, and see if I deem it full bottle worthy for myself, let alone for you guys. So stay tuned. Alright, as we're diving into this, the pack-in slip for everything I got, I want to say I got like 5 or 6 decants. I don't remember exactly how many. Nice little presentation. Okay. Get that to the side. Got a lot of filler to keep them from, really flying around. Let me dump some of this off into this box. And there we go. That's exactly the one I'm looking for. Those other ones will come in a separate video at another time. But there we go. I just picked up 2 ml. I felt like that's more than enough for me to know if I'm going to want it. Decanthouse.com. Like I said, they're not sponsoring this. They didn't send me anything. They didn't reach out. I just was shopping online. Decided to look at that blue juice. All right. So let's see. We're going in blind. I haven't looked at any notes because I knew I was going to get this at some point. For those of you wondering, yes, I have smelled light blue forever. I do have another decant of it to spend more time with it, but we're looking at Italian Love. Let's give that one 2 good sprays. Not going to breathe through the nose just yet. Ooh, that is zesty citrus. Bright and zesty citrus. Smell it in the air. Woo! It's astringent. It's very, for those of you that don't know what astringent means, it's got a sting to it. It's sharp. Very sharp citrus. A little bitter. Definitely doesn't have a grapefruit smell. Has kind of like a, not lemon, bergamot. It's kind of a bergamot type of zestiness. Italian Love. That would make sense because bergamot's very dominantly featured in Italian-style colognes. Think your Acqua di Parma Essenzas, your Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale Colonias. Fragrances like that really feature a heavy, zesty note of bergamot. And that's like distinctively what's standing out here. But it's got a watery, aquatic feel to it. So sticking with the summer light blue, Dolce & Gabbana light blue vibe, it definitely has an aquatic tone to it. Almost a little salty sea breeze type of smell with the bergamot. This is lovely. This doesn't veer off of the light blue DNA too much. Like, it still smells like I'm smelling Dolce & Gabbana light blue. Just a twist and a tweak, really. I got to tell you, upon the first several sniffs, this is very pleasant. I really like this. Even for being a sharp citrus like that, I don't know, it's just invigorating. It's an uplifting type of scent. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's getting more and more watery as this citrus is calming down. The citrus isn't fading away, it's just calming down. It's settling into itself a little bit, if you will. Damn, the longer you smell, the deeper you dive into the aroma. This is, I mean, it's not some super deep, super complex fragrance or anything, but it's very nice. This is a very nice fragrance. It's getting much more watery. It's almost got like a violet leaf smell to it. Like that type of aquaticness. You know how violet leaf can kind of have an aquatic characteristic to it, I think is the way I would want to put this. An aquatic characteristic about a lot of violet leaf oils, I find. Is it always the case? No, but I find more times than not, violet leaf has this kind of distinctive aquatic feel to it, and that's kind of how it's coming across to me. Like, bergamot and violet leaf is pretty much what I'm getting here. I'm pretty confident in saying that's the two things, because the bergamot was super distinctive up top, and now that it's settling in, it could be like watery notes or something like that, mixing with the citrus, kind of giving me that feel. Maybe there's a floral of some sort in the heart, maybe. But I'm pretty confident in kind of rolling the dice on violet leaf. It's like a bergamot violet leaf smell to me in the top. Damn, this is nice to smell. I will say, recent aquatics I've sampled, I like this more than Aqua de Jo EDP. I do. I do. I'm still spending some time with that one too, but damn, this one, this one would jump the line immediately on which of the two I would need a bottle of sooner, because this, I can tell you right now, I'm going to need a bottle of this for sure. I still need to get a bottle of Forever. I'm going to get a bottle of Forever. But Italian Love is really, really nice. This is a really good release for this year. This is going to be a hit. A lot of people are going to like this. If you were a big fan of that tart grapefruit of Forever, this takes a different route of a bitter, sharp bergamot with some, it's even more watery aquatic than Forever. I'm digging this. So I'm going to give it, let's say, 15 or 20 minutes. I'll come back and tell you guys how it's changed. We're going to try something different. Instead of just sticking with the top going into the heart, I really want to discuss the dry down a little bit and see how it changes and if it becomes more bland or potentially even better. So I'll be back in just, it'll be a flash for you guys, but I'm going to wait about 20 minutes. Okay, we're back. So I've been randomly sniffing it every couple of minutes, and it has changed. The citrus hasn't completely fallen off yet, but it's getting a little darker and earthy, I guess you could say. Not so much woody like I thought it would be. It's kind of this, trying to figure out the right words. Slightly earthy green tone to it. It's definitely darkened up, but it's still fresh and invigorating and zesty at the same time. Like, this is, and still aquatic. This is really good. This is a really good fragrance. I think, anyways, my opinion. Synthetic? Sure, it's on the synthetic side, but damn. I think they did great. I think it was a great choice to release this fragrance, because God knows how many different modifications they were choosing between. But what they decided to go with for Light Blue Italian Love fits the name. Is probably going to be one of the hype beasts of summer this year for 2022. It definitely smells like it would be. This is one that I'm going to pretty quickly need to get my hands on. May even have to pay retail for this one. I like it more than Forever, just based on first impressions. I'd still have to spend more time with both. I've only smelled Forever one time, Light Blue Forever once. I have a decant of it now, and then I have enough to wear this a little bit as well. Guys, it's still zesty citrus. It hasn't toned down completely yet. It's gotten more aquatic and marine, a little kind of salty sea breeze type of smell. But it's gotten greener, earthy, darker. Not really spicy, but definitely a little bit more earthy. I don't really pick up much woods. I'm sure there's some kind of wood in there. There usually is in these aquatics, but I don't really smell any woods distinctively, but there's a dark, earthy tone here that's not too much. It doesn't change the fragrance drastically to make it something different. If anything, it adds depth and character to this fragrance, so it's not just another generic aquatic. So I really like what they did here. Let's pull up these notes. I'm dying to know what the hell is in this fragrance. All right, so we're on iFragrance Official. Top notes, Italian bergamot. Yeah, of course it is. That's exactly what it smelled like. And grapefruit. So it does have bergamot and grapefruit. Italian bergamot. Boy, it overshadows the grapefruit in my opinion. Heart notes, green notes, violet leaves, ozone marine notes. So there you go. It does have violet leaf and bergamot. Very distinctive. It really stands out in this fragrance. So it's aquatic, and the violet leaf adds to it. So it has both going on. And then the base notes of vetiver, musk, patchouli, and guaiac wood. So there's your wood. It's a smoky wood, guaiac wood. I actually really enjoy that. It doesn't really come across woody to me. So like, it's kind of a earthy vetiver patchouli mix. Like the base kind of makes sense. It's got a little bit of, with the green notes, vetiver and patchouli, that can give that darker earthy green tone that I was getting. I guess the guaiac wood smokiness from the guaiac wood, that taric smokiness, can add to making it darker, I would think. And it's not super musky, but it makes sense that there's musk in there. But yeah, for the most part, it stood out to me as bergamot, violet leaf, and kind of green and earthy. So this makes a lot of sense, really. This note breakdown. Was I spot on? No, but I got a good bit right. Pretty proud of myself. But some fragrances definitely make it easier than others, and this one makes it pretty easy, I think. Straightforward, enjoyable, mass appealing, smells like summer. Zesty citrus, salty sea breeze. It just smells like summer. I really like this one, guys. This is definitely going to be a full bottle for me. I could care less what the performance ends up being. If I get 3 or 4 hours, I'm good. But based on previous experience with these flankers, not counting the O Intense, I usually get in the 5 to 6 hour range. 4 to 6 hours is a safe bet usually. Like with Light Blue Sun and Love is Love, I get about 6 hours with those. That's the 2 previous flankers to the 2 most recent, this one and Light Blue Forever. O Intense is its own beast. It's an actual beast. So I'm pretty confident I'll get in that 5 to 6 hour range. I'll report back as I wear it more, but damn, this smells really good. I really like this. If you guys liked Forever, you're bound to like this one. This evolves what they were doing with Light Blue Forever and takes it a little bit of a step further, I think. Definitely has that Italian cologne vibe to it. Really, really good stuff. Definitely getting a full bottle of this. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried this already? I got to tell you, my opinion, this is definitely try before you buy. I mean, hell, I wanted to just to be safe. I bought some decants just to make sure. And honestly, I'm going to need a bottle of this one before Aqua de Jo EDP. Like I said, that's the other recent aquatic type of fragrance that I've smelled, and I think this is a better release. I do. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Light Blue Italian Love and you give it a spray now, I don't know, you may end up thanking me later. Like I said, who knows? Have a good one, guys.